So you've got family coming into town for the holidays, right? Sounds like a lot of fun. Are you going to run out of hot water? Will your guests be bumping into each other as they navigate the kitchen? Does everybody have a place to sleep? Oh, the stress level's coming up. Maybe it's time for a little home improvement. Jake Spurgeon joins us this morning to help get our creative juices flowing in the design department, because he's a designer at Mosby Building Arts. How are you, Jake?
Good. How are you doing today?
I'm doing just fine. Do you have 27 people coming over to the house for the holidays?
I do, actually. We host quite a bit at my home.
But you're a designer, so the pressure is on. Everything's got to look good over at the Spurgeon place, right?
It is.
But that's not the case for everybody. So tell me what we should be looking for. How do we know when it's time to pull the trigger on some updates?
Well, there's a couple things to really take a look at. One is, start from the outside of the house. How is it easy for your guests to get into your home? Are there a lot of steps? Is it, maybe we have some relatives that use a cane or a walker. Try to maybe make some improvements there to help them get in.
I know you guys are very big on accessibility, so that's a good one. What else are we looking at?
Second of all is, as you have guests over, everybody crowds to the kitchen. Is that kitchen flow great? Is everybody crowded in that one room? Is that kitchen eliminated or kind of held off from the other rooms in the house? So maybe we want to open some walls and try to make it one big, great living space.
We've got a picture for everybody. By the way, the work they do at Mosby, just to brag on them for a second, is always fantastic. It's like when the pictures come into the office, we huddle around and look. There's a before and after. I think a lot of you probably have, pardon me, something that looks like that shot on the left. And there's just an example of what you guys are able to do. Was that an actual expansion? Like, was there a structural change there?
Not at all. There were no addition there. That one wall, that cathedral wall, was removed, and then that kind of opened it up to the dining space and then that front living room area.
Very cool. What about sleeping arrangements? We want our friends and our family to be comfy. If they want us, I had a niece that was in for the Thanksgiving holiday who didn't care about sleeping on the couch, but grandma and grandpa, you don't want them sleeping on the couch.
They might want something a little bit more comfortable.
That would be nice, yeah.
So, try to take a look at, ask yourself, is this something that you would be comfortable in at a friend's or family's house? Really try to either create a guest space. If you don't have a guest space, maybe you're thinking about having a new master suite built onto your home, and then use your existing master bedroom for your guests.
We've got an example photo of that too, but before we get there, this one blew my mind. How come nobody does Murphy beds anymore? I thought this was great. This looks like a finished basement, right?
It is, yes.
And so so when the bed flips up, it's covered with what look like cabinet fronts that match the office they've built in the basement.
Yeah.
I love that, because it doesn't take up your fun space in the basement, but it still gives somebody a comfy place to sleep. I thought that, I don't know. Why is no one doing Murphy beds anymore? There are more photos here. You talked about changing a master bedroom to a guest room. That's what you guys did here, right?
Yeah, absolutely. This client, they wanted to create a new master suite for themselves to get all the little wishes on their list marked off, and they were able to turn their existing master bedroom into a space for their guests.
And if you do want to go with the full-blown basement bedroom, here's a great example of actually a suite that you guys made in somebody's basement, right?
So you have that guest bathroom that's for that guest bedroom, as well as that's for the entertaining space in the lower level.
So much that can be done. And it takes the eye of a designer, I think, to be able to lay out some options for you and plan those things. We heard from our own Claire Kellett this morning. We're very excited that we're involved in a toy drive this morning with Cardinals and the folks at Cardinals Care. Next month, Mosby kicks off a toy drive, right? Tell me about it.
It's actually next Saturday from 10 to 2 at our Mosby offices at 645 Leffingwell Avenue in Kirkwood. From 10 to 2, we invite the community and everyone in St. Louis to come by, drop off a new unwrapped toy. It sponsors Our Little Haven and Friends of Kids with Cancer.
Great organizations. And if you can't make time specifically on that Saturday, you can take things over to the Mosby lobby beforehand, right?
Absolutely.
Excellent. And I think they're going to come back next week to talk a little bit more about the toy drive. So we're looking forward to that. Jake, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nice to have you here. To get in touch with Mosby Building Arts about some home improvements or for more information on their upcoming toy drive, give them a call, 314-909-1800, or their website, callmosby.com. Kent?
I love that kitchen stuff. Man, that looked good.
Didn't it look good?
And the good news is that our general manager has a whole house full of Murphy beds. I don't know if you realize that.
It's his last name for people that don't know.
Oh, Mike Murphy. Oh, is that what that is?
See how they...
Oh, okay, my bad.
Bing.